The time is World War II. All the countries are getting tired and running out of resources. Germany, the weakest one, is slowly becoming stronger, but everyone knows that they won't win in time. In the city of Dresden, life was flourishing. The city had beautiful churches from the 1700s, lavish housing, and the factories just outside of the city. Throughout the war, Dresden was the only city in Germany not to have been bombed yet. The townspeople thought that as long as the Luftwaffe kept away from Oxford and England, then, in return, Dresden would not be bombed. On February 13th to the 14th, Dresden was bombed by England, then later the railways were bombed by the USA. England did not use just any ordinary bombs. They used incendiary bombs. The whole city burned in an 1800-degree firestorm. The people who took shelter in their cellars ultimately got cooked to death. The others who fled their homes on their melting shoes tried to take shelter in the water reservoirs, only to be boiled to death, for the walls were smooth concrete with no ladders. What a great way for England and the USA to show just how much they love Germany by bombing Dresden on Valentine's Day. Practically, the entire city died except for a handful of people. The city's population was around 300,000, not including all the refugees and the POWs. After the bombing, some Nazi soldiers were sent from a nearby camp into the city. The few survivors had to help them rid of the dead. They piled all the bodies in the alt market in the center of Dresden. There were just too many bodies to do burials, so they took flamethrowers to cellars into the pile of bodies. Almost all the dead were never even attempted to be identified or recorded. The removal took about 2 weeks to complete. Because of the bombing, Germany lost the war. It weakened their biggest industrial and cultural center and got rid of several Nazi soldier transportation railways. Also, because the firebombing killed almost the entire city, Germany would lose all the money they would get from those people and their work they put into the factories.